Here they are for the first race. Number 1 is Rosie Score, owned by Long, Reed, and Reed. Dave Hawk is the driver. 2, Dinah's Legacy is owned by Alfred Skurler with Tom Brinkerhoff. 3, Foxtrot Over, races for Fred Long, the driver, Ron Steck. 4 is Auto Message, owned by Dennis Reed, Dean Collins aboard. 5, She's a Lucky Copy, owned by Shelva Jean Evans with Greg Grismore. 6 is out. 7 is Miss Leanne, owned by Joan Mace with Ken Huffer. The 8 is Jackie's Final Score, owned by Nicolette Ratcliffe with Kyle Ader. The 9, Her Honor, owned by Dorothy Gear with Della S. Miller. And the 10 is SHELBO'S Rose, owned by Foz Davis and Hilliard with Jeff Fout. Post time for race 1 in just 4 minutes. You have just 4 minutes until post time. First race trotters are in the backstretch. Far back the 10. SHELBO'S Rose is on a break. There they go. And they're off. Also going off stride, the 7, Miss Leanne. It's She's a Lucky Copy from the center of the track, who's pointed out for the lead. Auto Message is showing speed with the favorite Rosie Score nearest the rail. It's a length and a half farther back. Foxtrot Over comes away in 4th. Another 2-length gap to Jackie's Final Score. Then we come down to Dinah's Legacy at the rail, followed by Her Honor. Another 20 lengths back to Miss Leanne, and much farther back to SHELBO'S Rose, who's just entering the turn now. Quarter in 28 and 3, and we had another breaker on the turn, was the 2, Dinah's Legacy, trotting past the stands. She's a Lucky Copy. Here's Dave Hawk and Rosie Score looking to brush to the lead, under the wire with 5/8 to go. Auto Message is now off stride in 3rd position, so Foxtrot Over will inherit that spot. Another 2 farther back to Jackie's Final Score. Another 5 more to Her Honor as they round the clubhouse turn. Up top, it's Rosie Score leading the way. Rosie Score, She's a Lucky Copy, is now tracking her second. 2.5 farther back. Foxtrot Over draws a closer 3rd, and the half goes in 59 and 1. Along the rail, Jackie's Final Score is racing in 4th. Now Kyle Ader swings her to the outside. And Her Honor and Della S. Miller are going to pick up that cover. They're about 5 off the lead. That's another 7-length separation to a rough-gated Auto Message. She's off stride again. Passing her up is Dinah's Legacy, then 10 farther back to Miss Leanne. They're approaching the 3/4. It's Rosie Score in command here. She leads She's a Lucky Copy. Just outside of her is Jackie's Final Score in 1:30 and 4. 3/16 of a mile left as they move to head stretch. And Rosie Score leads it. Here comes Jackie's Final Score on the outside second. She's a Lucky Copy is in the pocket, followed by Foxtrot Over, and Steck angles her down to the inside. They're in the stretch. Rosie Score on top. Here comes She's a Lucky Copy. Outside Jackie's Final Score. It's She's a Lucky Copy striking the front. Rosie Score, Foxtrot Over. She's a Lucky Copy wins it. Then it was tight for second. Either Foxtrot Over or Rosie Score in 2:02 and 2. The winner's circle is She's a Lucky Copy. It's her first victory of the season, scoring here in 2:02 and 2. She's a Lucky Copy is a 3-year-old bay filly by Lucky Almahurst. And if She's a New Copy by Newsmaker, owned by Shelva Jean Evans, trained by Lee Shoemaker, and the winning driver is Greg Grismore. It's official. 5-3 exact, a 1:17.80. The try 5-3, 1:267.40. Now in 4 minutes, you have 4 minutes to post time. Second race field is lined up in the backstretch, and there they go. And they're off. It's Black Cam from Between Horses coming out to take the lead. 2.5 farther back, Lil Moondoggy from between them racing in second. Nearest the rail is Talented Sam, 3 wide Arizona John. Then 2 lengths farther back to Scoot My Way Bubby in 5th position. Next in line we have K.A. Sunrise. Another 2 more to Achille Willie. Noble Max is taken up sharply there, and Ader angles that one down into a pocket. Another length and a half back to Samurai, and 3 more to First Time Adam. The quarter was 28 seconds flat. Passing the stands for the first time up top, it's Black Cam. Black Cam is your race leader by a length and a half. The pocket sitter is Talented Sam in second. Lil Moondoggy found a seat in third. 2 back, Arizona John is racing in fourth. There goes Harper, pulling first over with KA Sunrise on the outside, fifth. Scoot My Way Bubby is back to sixth. Achille Willie is following cover, second over in seventh position. Third over is Noble Max from eighth. Then it's Samurai coming to the outside, and 2 back to the trailer. First Time Adam. They reach the half in 59 and 4. Off the turn in down the backstretch. It's Black Cam. Black Cam starting to open up on them now. Leads it by 3. Talented Sam along the inside is second. KA Sunrise racing rather idle on the outside, third. And now beginning to retreat. So Lil Moondoggy comes back into the picture. Now reclaiming third position. Racing in fifth is Arizona John. Noble Max looking to rally from the back of the pack. Achille Willie Samurai. Scoot My Way Bubby. And First Time Adam in 1:28 and 3. Moving around to head stretch, and it's Black Cam in charge here by 2. Talented Sam is re-rallying in second, followed by Little Moondoggy third. KA Sunrise is still there on the outside, 3 off the lead in fourth. They're in the stretch. And Black Cam starts to get some urging. Here comes Talented Sam. KA Sunrise in gear on the outside. Black Cam. KA Sunrise on the outside. Black Cam is holding on. Then it was KA Sunrise second, Talented Sam third in 1:58 and 1. Four three exact at 96 even. Try 4-3-1 406.80. The double 5-4 85.40. And back in the winner's circle is number 4 Black Cam. So wire-to-wire win for the 3-year-old Bay Colt by Cam's Magic Trick out of Black Jazz. By Steady Special, honors go to Robert Chaffin across the board, owner, trainer, and driver of Black Cam. 1:58 and 1. Here they are for race 3. Number 1 is RK's Micah Joe, owned by Karen and Richard Graham with Don Feaster. Sissy Lou is number 2, owned by Gwynnie Lou Stable, Green, Hopper, and Johnston. Jeff out up. 3 is SQUASHULIKEABUG, owned by Stanley Swangle III. Bob Harper drives. 4 is Sirius, owned by Powell and Clark. Jeff Neisauer. 5, Moderetta is owned by Diana Russell with Jack Daly. 6 is Ensign Cam, owned by Whole Investment Company, David Myers. 7 is Ellen's Pocket, owned by LLP Wiggins and Rose Stables, Dan Noble up. 8 is Admiral's Bow, owned by Nancy Fay and Howard Keaton, Charlie Smith Jr. From the outside, post 9, Trick Shot Artist is owned by the Wyandotte Golf Course and P.A. Kenny, Dave Hawk. And number 10 is Bambi Sabra, owned by Chapman and Chapman with Joe Adamski. Post time for the third in 6 minutes. Lined up in the backstretch, and there they go. And they're off. Ellen's Pocket, Sissy Lou, SQUASHULIKEABUG, Admiral's Bow on the far outside. They're among the early leavers. Then it's a gap of 3 farther back. Sirius comes away in 5th position, 2.5 back to RK's Micah Joe. Then it's Moderetta, followed by Bambi Sabra, Ensign Cam, and another length and a half to the trailer Trick Shot Artist as they move to head stretch for the first time. And 2 of them getting into trouble there. The 2 Sissy Lou, the 7 Ellen's Pocket, and having to go wide as a result was the 1 RK's Micah Joe. Quarter 27 and 3. Passing the stands, and it's SQUASHULIKEABUG making the early pace. Leading long shot Admiral's Bow by a length and a half. It's 2 farther back to Sirius in 3rd. And RK's Micah Joe is now ranging up first over on the outside, 4th. Following cover along in 5th is Moderetta. Bambi Sabra also looks to pick it up from 6th position. Then 2 back to Ensign Cam, followed by Trick Shot Artist. 3.5 back to Ellen's Pocket. Another 10 more to Sissy Lou. The half, 59 seconds flat. Off the turn and down the backstretch. And Bob Harper has SQUASHULIKEABUG settled down on the lead. Has got command by a length and a quarter. Admiral's Bow, RK's Micah Joe now between horses. And here comes Moderetta, rushing up 3 wide off cover. Along the rail, Sirius is 3.5 off the lead in 5th position. Another 3 back to Ensign Cam. Bambi Sabra is not doing enough, and then it's Trick Shot Artist. Squash You Like a Bug leads to 3/4 in 1:28 flat. Moving around to the top of the lane, it's Squash You Like a Bug leading the way. Admiral's Bow is second. Moderetta is stagnant between horses. Third, Sirius swings way wide in fourth, and Ensign Cam is angled down to the cones in fifth. They're in the stretch. And Harper starts to give Squash You Like a Bug some urging. Admiral's Bow is closing on the outside. Here comes Ensign Cam down along the rail. Squash You Like a Bug looking for the line. Ensign Cam up the inside. Ensign Cam is getting up. Then it was Squash You Like a Bug second. Admiral's Bow was third. And Sirius was fourth in 1:57.1. Back in the winner's circle is Ensign Cam. 1 for 1 this season, scoring in 1:57.1. She's a 3-year-old bay filly by Cam's Magic Trick at a Falcon sale by Falcon Almahurst, owned by Whole Investment Company of Logan, Ohio. David Myers is the winning trainer-driver of Ensign Cam. Arcade's Micah Joe was 8th. Sissy Lou was 10th. Squash You Like a Bug finished. Here they are for the 4th race. Number 1 is J.L. Kirkland, owned by Valerie Schoaf. Joe D. Schoaf is the driver. 2 is Yolanda Edna, owned by Robert Leslie Smith, Dave Hawk. 3 is TK's Kelsey, owned by Teresa Milhone with Bob Harper. 4 is Sugar Chip, owned by the White Creek stable with Michael Deters. 5 is MAMBO-RHYTHM, owned by John Andersen. He drives. 6 is Hudson Stuck, owned by Charles Ringer with Jeff Nysanger. 7 is She's My Honey, owned by Olga Middleton with Jeff Fowd. The 8 is SARA'S Action, owned by Michael Myers and Mark Myers. Mike Myers drives. 9, Kohler Practice, owned by Thomas Stubbs with Ty Van Roden. And the 10 is Clark's Goal, owned by Westgate Motors with Joe Adamski. Post time for race 4 is in just 5 minutes. You have just 5 minutes to post time. Johners are all lined up, and there they go. And they're off. Pair of breakers, the 2 Yolanda Edna and the 5 MAMBO-RHYTHM. TK's Kelsey takes the lead. Now challenged by Hudson Stuck on the outside second, and Nysanger looks to drop that one into a hole. It's a length and a half farther back. J.L. Kirkland comes away in 3rd position. She's My Honey 4th. 2 back to Clark's Goal, followed next by SARA'S Action. Then it's Kohler Practice, another 4 lengths to Sugar Chip, followed by Yolanda Edna. And MAMBO-RHYTHM is last as they race by the opening quarter in 29.1. Setting the tempo here, it's Bob Harper and TK's Kelsey on the lead as expected. They're leading it by a length and a half. Hudson Stuck is in the 2-hole. 2 farther back to J.L. Kirkland in 3rd. She's My Honey is 4th. Then we have Clark's Goal in 5th position. SARA'S Action is angled to the outside and now flushes out Clark's Goal. And then we come down to Kohler Practice, followed by Yolanda Edna. Looks to come back into the action. Sugar Chip is now second last, and MAMBO-RHYTHM is the trailer. But TK's Kelsey remains unchallenged, hitting the half in 1:02.1. She gets a soft second quarter, just 33 seconds off the turn and down the backstretch. It's TK's Kelsey trying to make every pole a winning one. Leads Hudson Stuck by a length and a half. 2 farther back, J.L. Kirkland is 3rd. Clark's Goal. Joe Adamski starts to urge that one on. First over on the outside, 4th. She's My Honey following cover 5th. Kohler Practice, no racing room in 6th. 3 wide is Yolanda Edna, but she's going to have to pick it up. Between horses, SARA'S Action, then MAMBO-RHYTHM and Sugar Chip in 1:32.2. Moving around to head stretch. And Jeff Nysanger pulls the pocket with Hudson Stuck. But TK's Kelsey looks to turn back that challenge as they turn for home now. And it's TK's Kelsey leading it by 2. Hudson Stuck is closing on the outside. 3 farther back to J.L. Kirkland. Clark's Goal and Kohler Practice. But it's TK's Kelsey responding to the challenge and opening up late. She's going to score by 2. Hudson Stuck was second, J.L. Kirkland third in 2:02.3. It's official. Back in the winner's circle is TK's Kelsey. This is her 4th victory on the season, scoring here in 2:02.3. She's a 5-year-old bay mare by Well Done out of TK's Tiffany by Diadem. Owned and trained by Terry Milhone. Bob Harper is her winning driver. 3-6 Exactas, $75.40. The trifecta 3-6-1, $983.40. Here they are for the 5th race. 1 is Travelin'-Bill, owned by Gail Potter with Jeff Smith. 2 is Wild Red Reed, owned by Terrell and Clark. Greg Grismore's up. 3 is out. The 4 is up ahead. Lightning KILLEAN, owned by Powell and Vicroy. Robert Vicroy drives. 5, Bye Bye Sydney, is owned by Kim Dingledine with Jim Dailey. 6, Record Season, is owned by Paul Simpson, the driver Jeff Fout. Out of post 7, Letter of Marque, owned by Jim Morgan with Dave Hawk. 8 is Hunter, under lease to Jim Pollock Jr. with Kane Kaufman. 9, Louis D. Races for Samuel Adkins, Jimmy Wisman and the Sulky. And 10 is Childhood's End, owned by James Veach with J. Veach up. 5 minutes post time, just 5. Claiming Pacers are lined up for the 5th. There they go. And they're off. Record Season and Letter of Marque leave together from the far outside. Louis D is urged off the gate. Hunter comes away in 4th position. And we have Travelin'-Bill at the rail in 5th. 2 back to Childhood's End in 6th. Then we come down to Lightning KILLEAN, followed by Bye Bye Sydney, and a gap of 4 lengths back to Wild Red Reed, who's already about 15 lengths off the pace, moving ahead stretch. And Jimmy Wisman intent on the lead with Louis D clears off at the quarter and is somewhat taxing 27-1, passing the stands. It's Louis D in command, but here comes Jeff Fout in Record Season. First over out of the 3-hole and up to challenge the lead. Letter of Marque along the inside is 3rd. 2.5 back to Hunter in 4th. Racing mid-pack, Travelin'-Bill is 5th. Childhood's End is in 6th. Then it's a 6-length separation to the trailing trio, Lightning KILLEAN, Bye Bye Sydney, and Wild Red Reed is still last, 56 seconds for the half. Strong pace continues as they race up the backstretch, and Louis D is parking out Record Season. Just in behind, Letter of Marque 3rd, and there goes Kane Kaufman and Hunter, taking advantage of that fast pace and circling up 3 wide to take over command. Travelin'-Bill is coming into the picture as well. Childhood's End is underway, followed by Bye Bye Sydney. Wild Red Reed has 7 to make up and trailing the field, Lightning KILLEAN. It's Hunter on top. But here comes a challenge from Travelin'-Bill in 1:26. Moving around ahead stretch, Hunter leads it a half a length. Travelin'-Bill is bearing down on him from 2nd. 5 farther back. And we have Childhood's End in 3rd. Bye Bye Sydney on the far outside. Record Season is out of it. They turn for home now. Hunter comes under a drive. Travelin'-Bill trying to wear him down in the final yards. Bye Bye Sydney is 3rd. Childhood's End is 4th. But Hunter is drawing back out late to score by a length. Travelin'-Bill 2nd. Bye Bye Sydney up 3rd in 1:56. Hunter scores here in 1:56. Second victory in the season. A 6-year-old brown gelding by American Freedom out of Muppet, made by Nihilator under lease to trainer Jim Pollock Jr. Driven a victory by Kane Kaufman. Lighting up the board at 20-1. 8-1 exacta. $342.20. The try 8-1-5. 1,957.40. Here they are for the 6th race. 1 is Classy Yankee, owned by the White Creek Stable with Mike DETERS. 2 is True Blue Lou, owned by Bob Sidley with Jamie Dunlap. 3 is Noble Know-It-All, owned by Robinson and Klotz, Joe Adamski up. 4, Follow the Magic, owned by Davis and Sugg, Jeff Fout. 5, JL Big Girl, owned by the partnership of Hall and Huff, Jim Dailey. 6 is Corner Stand, owned by Westgate Motors, Scott Mogan is up. 7 is Sand Your Highness, owned by Sage Sanders with Della S. Miller. And the 8 is There's a Story to It, owned by Patricia French with the driver Dave Hawk. 6 race in 7 minutes. Freshman fillies are lined up, and there they go. And they're off all the way to a good beginning. And from 4 wide, JL Big Girl goes right out for the lead. Just to her inside, True Blue Lou, and nearest the rail is Classy Yankee as they round the turn. 2.5 farther back, Follow the Magic comes away in 4th position. Another 2 more to Corner Stand. Then we have There's a Story to It backing in 3rd last to Noble Know-It-All and Sand Your Highness. But Jamie Dunlap paces on with True Blue Lou to take the lead in 27-4. Quick first fraction there as they pass the stands for the first time. And it's True Blue Lou, your pace setter by 2. JL Big Girl in the pocket second, followed by Classy Yankee, who sits the 3-hole. Another 2 more to Follow the Magic. Then we have Corner Stand at the rail in 5th. There's a Story to It, comes to the outside, and now we'll follow the cover of Corner Stand. 2 farther back to Noble Know-It-All at the rail. And Sand Your Highness is now 3rd over trailing, rounding the turn to halftime. It's True Blue Lou up top in 59-3. Backing it down to 31-4 on the second quarter. True Blue Lou has the advantage of 2 lengths on JL Big Girl in second. Corner Stand commanding the cover flow. First over and gaining ground on the outside. And There's a Story to It. Follows her and comes into contention 4th along the rail. Classy Yankee wants out in 5th. Length and a half farther back to the pair of Follow the Magic and Sand Your Highness. And struggling, gapped out 7 lengths in the field is Noble Know-It-All in 1:29. Moving around to the head of the stretch. And True Blue Lou yet to face a serious challenge. There could be one coming from Corner Stand, who's under the whip on the outside second. JL Big Girl will have to take the inland route, followed by There's a Story to It as they turn for home now. And it's True Blue Lou. Corner Stand is closing. Here's JL Big Girl down along the inside. Jim Daly and JL Big Girl are edging clear late to win it from the pace setter True Blue Lou. Corner Stand was 3rd in 1:58-4. $5-2 exacta returns $12 even. The try 5-2-6, 55-40. JL Big Girl breaks her maiden in 1:58-4. She's a freshman, daughter of King Gypsy, out of JL Golden Dream by Bobo, owned by JL Hall and Fred Huff Jr. Fred Huff Jr. trains. Jim Daly is the winning driver. $1 pick 3, 3 of 3, 1,126.30. Here they are for the 7th race. Number 1 is Light Source, owned by WeCo Investments. Driver change to David Myers. 2 is Stadium, owned by Glenna Myers. Jack Daly is up. Win with Style is number 3, owned by Mel Ravello with Jeff Fout. 4 is Easy Goin' Guy, owned by Boston and Melick with Jeff Nysire. 5, Bulldog Big Guy, owned by Bob Sidley with Jamie Dunlap. 6, Breezy KNOLL-BLUE is owned by Frank Castle, the driver Greg Grismore. 7 is Captain HUEBIE, owned by Knight and Hubner, Jim Daly. The 8 is Ace High Big Guy, Kevin Markham owns, Rick Heitman drives. Jade Propelled is number 9, owned by Phil Baldoff with Dave Hawk. And the 10 is Will's Pocket, owned by Richard Neff. Bobby Harper is up. 6 minutes. There they go. And they're off. Bulldog Big Guy is showing speed. Ace High Big Guy forwardly placed, and along the rail Light Source comes away in 3rd. Breezy KNOLL-BLUE in early contention 4th. Will's Pocket along the inside is 5th by 2. Stadium is 6th. And then we come down to Win with Style, followed by Easy Goin' Guy. Captain HUEBIE backs down 2nd last, and trailing the field is Jade Propelled. As they roll to head stretch, it's Ricky Heitman and Ace High Big Guy looking to clear off at the quarter in 28 seconds flat, passing the stands. And Ace High Big Guy was not able to clear. Bulldog Big Guy drove through at the inside and draws out to lead the way. Ace High Big Guy looks to duck down into the pocket 2nd. 2 back Light Source is 3rd. Breezy KNOLL-BLUE is 4th. Racing in 5th, Will's Pocket is now coming to the outside, and that'll give cover to Win with Style. They were in tight quarters there momentarily. Stadium down along the rail. Easy Going Guy comes to the outside to move with cover, and then it's Captain HUEBIE, and Jade Propelled is trailing the field. Bulldog Big Guy is on top in 58 seconds flat. Off the turn and down the backstretch, it's Bulldog Big Guy leading the way. Light Source first over, gaining ground in second along the rail. Ace High Big Guy is now saving ground in the pocket third. Will's Pocket is inching up on the outside, catching cover fourth. Breezy KNOLL-BLUE is third back at the rail, hemmed in fifth. Third over sixth is Win With Style. Fourth over, Easy Going Guy is an anxious seventh. And then we have Stadium, Jade Propelled, and Captain HUEBIE is last of the 10 in 1:26 and 2. Strong pace as they move to the top of the stretch. It's Bulldog Big Guy leading the way. And Rick HITEMAN looks to come out of the pocket with Ace High Big Guy. Two back. Light Source is fading third, followed by Breezy KNOLL-BLUE. And late pace from Win With Style. In deep stretch, Bulldog Big Guy. Here's Ace High Big Guy on the outside. Ace High Big Guy gets up to score. A game effort by Bulldog Big Guy to go second. Light Source third in 1:55 and 4. $155 and 4 for Ace High Big Guy. Kevin Markham owns. Rick HITEMAN trains and drives. Ace High Big Guy's 5-year-old bay gelding by Towner's Big Guy out of Color Me Purple by Black Ace. That's a season's best and the fourth win on the season. 8.5 exact and $94. Try 851, $294. Here's a field on parade for the 8th race. Number 1 is Shady-RIVAL, owned by Russ and Sherry Angelbeck with Debbie Day. The 2 is Beatty Towner, owned by Beverly Bushelman with Greg Grismore. At a post 3, Game Gino, owned by Russo, Washburn, and the Highlight Stable with Dave Hawk. Kentucky Kid is number 4, owned by the partnership of Beatty, Zanikis, and Geiler, Sandy Beatty. 5 is Old Pete, owned by Jerome Grogan with Jack Dilly. 6, Emperor Halsey, is owned by Marmick Inc. with Dean Collins. 7 is out. The 8 is Springtime Romeo, owned by Dorothy McIntosh, Jeff Nysanger up. And the 9 is Select Equine's Movin' and Groovin' with Jeff Fout. 6 minutes. Eighth race field behind the gate, lined up, and there they go. And they're off. Game Gino gets the first call. From 3 deep, there's Kentucky Kid. Shady-RIVAL is prominent from nearest the rail. Beatty Towner comes away in 4th position. Gap of 2 to Old Pete in 5th. Then it's Emperor Halsey in 6th. Another 2 more to Springtime Romeo. And Movin' and Groovin' is the trailer as they move to head stretch for the first time. And Sandy Beatty drives on with Kentucky Kid. It's Kentucky Kid clearing the lead at the quarter in 28 and 3. Passing the stands, Kentucky Kid leads it. But Dave Hawk and Game Gino are out to retake. 2.5 back, Shady-RIVAL third. Another 2-length separation, Beatty Towner is 4th. Then it's another 4 more to Old Pete, followed by Emperor Halsey. To the inside of Springtime Romeo. And Movin' and Groovin' trails 12 off the leader, Game Gino, as they round the clubhouse turn. It's Game Gino leading by a length and a half, with Kentucky Kid chasing him from the pocket second, and Shady-RIVAL and Debbie Day first over on the rim third. Beatty Towner following cover 4th. Old Pete is locked in 5th. Third over 6th is Springtime Romeo. He's starting to gear it up with 5 to make up on the leader. Then it's Emperor Halsey back to second last. And Movin' and Groovin' trails 59 seconds for the half. They're midway through the backstretch. And Game Gino is calling the shots in here. Shady-RIVAL yet to get up to his flank. Kentucky Kid saves ground in the pocket. Beatty Towner is trying to get into gear from 3 wide. Old Pete is racing in 5th, followed by Springtime Romeo is going to have to pick it up in here. 1:28 and 1. They move to head stretch, and it's Game Gino stretching it out to 2.5 lengths now. Kentucky Kid is second, followed by Old Pete. Shady-RIVAL is fading under the whip. Then it's Beatty Towner and Emperor Halsey, nowhere to go. But Game Gino is pacing strong in deep stretch. It's Game Gino in front and drawing away. Second money, going to go to the 4, Kentucky Kid, over the 5, Old Pete, 156 and 4. victories this season. A 4-year-old bay gelding by Sandman Hanover out of Game Steffi by Happy Escort. By the partnership of Russo, Washburn, and the Highlight stable, Brian Brown trains Dave Hawk, the winning driver. 156 and 4. Three four exacta returns $24.20. The trifecta 345 $103.40. Here they are for the 9th race. Number 1 is Brittany Lee, owned by Roger Plummer with Rick HITEMAN up. The 2 is CC Gone Fishin'. She's owned by William Donovan with Del S. Miller. 3 Dynaslick, owned by Leonard Cooper. Jack Daly is up. 4 Cyrano de Bergerac is owned by Linda Rankin with Dave Rankin. 5 Aikman by Stephen Smith with Billy Herman. 6 I've Been Framed, Bob Chapman owns, Joe Adamski drives. 7 is Narrow's Arrow by Bartley and Stecker on Steck. And the 8 is Frisky Fellow by the Sugar Knoll Farms with Greg Grismore. 6 minutes to race 9. They're in the backstretch. The 8 Frisky Fella is on a run. There they go. And they're off. Off stride, the 3 Dynaslick. Dynaslick is on a break. Narrow's Arrow leaves from the far outside. Aikman joins him. 2.5 farther back to the mare, CC Gone Fishin'. She comes away in 3rd position. Trotting up 4th on the outside, Cyrano de Bergerac. And then we come down to Brittany Lee in 5th. Another length and a half more to I've Been Framed. And then much farther back to the pair of breakers, Dynaslick and Frisky Fella. They trot by the opening quarter in 28 and 4. Passing the stands for the first time and making the early tempo, it's Ron Steck and Narrow's Arrow. Narrow's Arrow leads it by 2 lengths. Aikman tracks him from 2nd, 2 farther back to CC Gone Fishin'. The even money favorite is now a patient 3rd, followed next by Cyrano de Bergerac in 4th. And now there goes Del S. Miller and CC Gone Fishin' moving to the outside, and Cyrano de Bergerac looks to pick up that cover. Brittany Lee along the rail is going to try to shoot the gap in 5th position. She's 6 off the lead, then 2.5 more to I've Been Framed, and much farther back to Dynaslick and Frisky Fella. They're off a half in 59 and 3. Racing down the backstretch, it's Narrow's Arrow leading the way. CC Gone Fishin' is attacking on the rim 2nd. Aikman draws a closer 3rd. Cyrano de Bergerac in striking range, 2.5 off the lead in 4th. Then 2 back to Brittany Lee in 5th. Another 3 more to a struggling I've Been Framed. And about 20 lengths back to Dynaslick, followed by Frisky Fellow. 128 and 4 for 3/4, moving ahead stretch. And Narrow's Arrow succumbs to pressure. CC Gone Fishin' takes over command. Cyrano de Bergerac looms a threat on the outside, followed by Aikman, who's steered off the rail, and they trot through the stretch. And it's CC Gone Fishin' leading it by 2. Cyrano de Bergerac dips down to the inside to challenge 2nd. Aikman is 3rd, but it's CC Gone Fishin'. CC Gone Fishin' goes on to score. Cyrano de Bergerac held 2nd. Late trot from Aikman up for 3rd, 158 and 4. CC Gone Fishin' back to the winner's circle. This is her 2nd victory on the season. She's a 4-year-old bay mare by Mr. Kingfish out of Expressway Parlay by Arnie's Exchange. Owned by William Donovan of Bellingham, Massachusetts. The winning trainer is Jim Arledge Jr. and the winning driver is Del S. Miller. 158 and 4. 2-4 exact of $14.40. The triple 245 comes back 37 even. Here they are for the 10th race. One is Charmada, owned by Jeff Aman with Bob Harper. My Lady Lancer is the 2. She's owned by William Klein the 3rd with Jeff Fout. 3 is TM's Rockin' Robin, owned by Frenchie Fuller. Tony Fuller's up. 4 is Sage Sabra, owned by Jerome Grogan with Jack Daly. 5, Cochina, races for Horn and Brown, Dave Hawk. The 6 is Tracy Chimes, under lease to Frederick Fruey with Ryan Holton. 7 is RV's Jewels, owned by Delaware JVS, Kane Kaufman up. The 8 is Bam She's Out by Charles Park with Del S. Miller. From post 9, it's Golden Princess by Kenneth Bryant with Greg Grismore. And the 10 is Bob Colley's Madame Belicia, Jeff Nysonger. That's your field, 6 minutes. There they go. And they're off. Going off stride, the 5, Cochina. Cochina is on a break. And from the outside, Golden Princess cuts over to grab command. Sage Sabra just in behind, racing in second, followed by My Lady Lancer in third. That's Tracy Chimes looking to back down into a hole in fourth position. Charmada is fifth. Madame Belicia is sixth. TM's Rockin' Robin cannot find a seat in seventh. Then it's RV's Jules. 2 farther back to Bam She's Out. Another 10-length separation to Cochina. Quarter posted in 27 and 4, passing the stands for the first time up top. It's Greg Grismore and Golden Princess. Golden Princess is leading the parade by 2. Sage Sabra is drafting along in second. My Lady Lancer, the rail ride in third. Tracy Chimes takes to the outside in fourth. Charmada will follow live cover in fifth. Madame Belicia is sixth. RV's Jules is seventh. Then it's TM's Rockin' Robin eighth. Up alongside of her is Bam She's Out and 3 back to Cochina. They hit the half in 59 and 1. Off the turn and down the backstretch, it's Golden Princess leading the way by a length. Tracy Chimes moves up to confront the pace setter on the outside second. Sage Sabra continues to travel along in the pocket third, 2.5 lengths back. And Madame Belicia bursts onto the scene 3 wide and gaining ground. Stalled in fifth position is Charmada, followed by My Lady Lancer. And then it's RV's Jules, TM's Rockin' Robin, Bam She's Out. And 3.5 lengths back to Cochina, 3/4 in 1:28 and 3. Moving around to head stretch, a 3 wide battle for the lead. Madame Belicia on the far outside. Tracy Chimes hanging tough between horses. Golden Princess nearest the rail. And just in behind those 3 are Sage Sabra, and they turn for home now. Golden Princess cuts the corner with a narrow lead. Here comes Sage Sabra up the inside. Madame Belicia is in gear again on the outside. It's Madame Belicia drawing clear in the final strides. Sage Sabra getting up second. Golden Princess third in 1:58 and 1. $10-4 exact. The returns 120.60. Tried 10-4-9, 1,821.60. Back to the winner's circle, Madame Belicia. Second victory on the season. She's a 4-year-old bay mare by Tudor's Scooter. Out of Madame Bell by Steady Special, owned by trainer Bob Colley, and driven to victory by Jeff Nysonger in 1:58 and 1. Here they are for the 11th. 1 is Sleek Style, owned by LPS Broodmares with Rick Heitman. 2 is Roy Biv G, owned by Runyon and Cole, Michael Roche. 3 is San Besta Sam, James Sparks the owner, Sandy Beatty drives. 4 is Playboy Sabra, owned by Charles and Christine Blankenship, Dan Noble. Bagshot is number 5, owned by Jerry Alderman with Joe Adamski. 6 is Falcon Jackson, owned by Howard Jackson with Kyle Ader. 7, Cam's Ace, owned by Estacio Panagitopoulos, Charlie Smith Jr. 8 is Superior Avenue, owned by Alan Keith with Dave Hawk. 9, Big Sky Country, David Cooper owns, Jeff Nysonger drives. Scoring off the second tier, Mickelson, the 10, is owned by Andrew Franklin and driven by Bob Harper. 6 minutes. '11th race field is lined up in the backstretch, and there they go. And they're off. There goes Superior Avenue, showing good early speed from the far outside. San Besta Sam from between horses. Bank Shop is in early contention, and off stride at the rail is Sleek Style. Coming away in fourth position, Playboy Sabra. Cam's Ace is fifth. Mickelson is sixth. And then we have Roy Biv G, Falcon Jackson, and Big Sky Country as they move to head stretch. It's Superior Avenue, and Dave Hawk making the pace. They're by the opening quarter, 28 and 2, passing the stands for the first time. On top, it's Superior Avenue, leading it by a length and a half. The Major Danger Bank Shot is tracking him second. Length and a half further back. San Best of Sam is third. Cam's Ace hung on the outside in fourth. Playboy Sabra nearest the rail fifth. Moving up in the cover flow, Falcon Jackson is sixth. Then it's Mickelson along the inside seventh. Alongside of that one is Big Sky Country. Followed next along the rail by Roy Biv G, and two farther back to Sleek Style. They hit the half in 59 and 2. Off the turn in, down the backstretch. And it's Superior Avenue leading the way by 2 lengths. Bank Shot is second by a length. Cam's Ace is laboring on the outside third. San Best of Sam rallies along the rail fourth. Falcon Jackson forced 3 wide off cover fifth. Playboy Sabra at the rail is sixth. Followed by Big Sky Country, Mickelson, Roy Biv G the far outside. Sleek Style is last in 1:28 and 1, moving around to head stretch. And it's Superior Avenue leading the way by a length and a half. Bank Shot looks to challenge and move out of the pocket second. 2 farther back to San Best of Sam and Playboy Sabra. And they turn for home now. And Dave Hawk goes to work on Superior Avenue. Here's Bank Shot closing in on the outside. These two disputed in the final 16th. Superior Avenue, Bank Shot on the outside. Bank Shot is getting up. Superior Avenue second. Then it was Playboy Sabra and San Best of Sam in 1:56 and 2. Back to the winner's circle is Bank Shot, a 3-year-old brown gelding by In the Pocket out of Spirit Maker by Troublemaker, owned by Jerry Alderman of War in Michigan. Scott Mogan, the winning trainer. Joe Adamski is the winning driver, 1:56 and 2, lowering Bank Shot's lifetime mark. .58 exact is 17 even. Super 5.843, 368.60. 3 of 3 in the pick 3, 281.40.